Good afternoon, everybody. Running a bit behind schedule, it looks like, so we'll start probably in the next 10 minutes or so. Probably less, hopefully. I'll go on mute until the Storm take the ice for pregame warm-ups. Can somebody verify they can hear me out there, please? Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for confirming. Warm-ups are just about over, so we'll get going here shortly. All right, happy Mother's Day to everybody watching out there who might be a mother, know someone who's a mother. About ready to get going. All right, so we've got Zane, and can't see the number yet. Zane and Wyatt back at D. Up front is going to be Atlas, Kale, and Miles. Comes free to Atlas. Atlas with it for a second. Comes back to the point, but Zane can't get there in time. Offsides. Got to touch back up. We do. Kale gets to it, pushes it right back in. Wyatt steps up, sends it towards the net. Sticked away by the goalie. Goes to the near corner. Pressured there by Atlas. They get it up the near wall. Zane with it there. Board battle with Zane and two Clams players. They come away with it. Wyatt with a nice defensive play to break it up. Coming back the other way. Here's Kale. Kale with it down the near boards. He sends it to the middle for Miles. Just a bit too far out of his reach. Can't get a shot away. Picked up by the Clams. They send it back towards the net. From the point. That was Wyatt. Oh, Alice takes a shot. Goes top shelf. And with 13:53 remaining in the first period, the Storm have scored first. Nice play by Atlas. Found the top corner and sent it home. So we got Henry, Charlie, and can't see Gavin on the far side. Henry chases it down in the far corner. He gets to it, puts the brakes on. Comes up the middle. Breaks out of their own zone. He's got Charlie flying down the near wing. Gets it over to Gavin. Oh, just a bit too far out of Gavin's reach. Couldn't quite get to him in time. Gavin tries to center. Comes all the way through to the top of the circle. Alex picks it up. He sends it back. Takes a shot. Goes through a player down by the goal mouth. Comes to the near side. Comes back out of the zone. Played there by Kellen. Kellen with it. Looks for help up the far side. That right there. Picked up by Henry. Henry had it. He gets twisted around. Comes to the near side. We keep it in. We can't. We got to regroup. Goes to Alex. Alex with it. Got to wait till Gavin gets back on sides. Charlie with it along the near side to help it back in. They keep it in on the near boards. Puck still free. Came to Henry for a second. Alex with it. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie with it. Oh, he had Gavin sitting on the back door. Couldn't send it to him. Clams play it up the near wall. Comes all the way down. Chased down there by Kellen. Kellen gets to it. Kellen with it. Fires it up all the way through. Picked up in the neutral zone by the Clams. Comes free to Charlie. Charlie flips it back forward. Changing on the fly. Couple fresh skaters out there for the Storm. Puck sent in. Wade with the save. Kellen with it. Turned over. Picked up by the Clams. Sticked away there by Wade. Goes up the far boards. Bo with the shot at it. Tried to get it up and out, but we couldn't clear the zone yet. Alex gets to it. On the near boards. Comes free to Elliott. Elliott had it for a moment. Bo with it. Can't clear the zone? No, not yet. They send it back in. Alex chases it down. Behind the net. Comes up the near boards. Turned over. Picked up by the Clams. They skate it to the middle. Still to the middle. Nice play by Kellen to break it up. Goes up the far boards. Elliott with it. Water bottle goes over the bench. Puck got hung up by a water bottle that went over the bench. Comes to the near side. Met right there by Zane. He plays it through neutral. Zane with it. He's got Bo breaking towards the net, but he's tripped up on the play. No penalty upcoming. Comes up the near boards. Met right there by Elliott. Zane takes a shot. Ooh, goes off the outside of the net. Gets his rebound back. Played along the far side. Played back through neutral. Zane with it. Gets it forward to Fipsy. Fipsy with it. Get the puck deep there. Fipsy with it. Get it deep. They shoot and they score. No, that went in. That went in. Went in and out. Nobody saw it apparently but me. And all the rest of the Storm fans. Collision along the far boards. Is that Wyatt that got knocked down? Or Elliott? Elliott, I believe, got knocked down. Played back into the offensive zone. Atlas got to it for a second. Comes up and all the way out. Oh, went right by him. I could have sworn on that last offensive rush we scored. Have to go back and look. Played along the near boards. Gets to Atlas. Atlas with him. Make him pull you down. Nice way to be strong on that stick, Atlas. Played out through neutral. Miles there to support. Atlas gets it back for a second. Clams come away with it. Chased down there by Kellen. All the way to that far corner. 8:57 remaining in the first period. Played along the far boards. Clams take a shot. Deflected. Goes into the near corner. Comes all the way up, all the way down, but this will be icing. Defensive zone faceoff upcoming. Puck comes to the Clams at the top of the zone. Thought I heard a whistle, but no whistle. Alex tries to push it out of the zone. Comes free to Henry. Henry with it. Lost possession of it. Comes free to Gavin. Gavin with it on the far side. Goes over to Charlie. Charlie plays it behind the net. No, Clams get to it first. All the way up to the point. Picked up there by Kellen. Kellen sends it towards the net. Deflected. Oh, Charlie right there on the doorstep and couldn't corral it in time to get a scoring chance. But he gets a shot on goal. Stoppage in play. 8:04 remaining in the first period. Shot for the point by Zane. Steered away. Turn and fire all the way to the near side. Too far out of Zane's reach. You got to clear the zone. Zane sends it right back in. Alex gets back on side. Comes free to Elliott. Elliott with it behind the net. He's got Bo right out front. Oh, and it's still free. Still free. Oh, they steered it away. Comes up the near boards. Zane takes a whack at it, pushes it back into the zone. Whoop. Elliott took a tumble. Goes all the way down, and this will be icing. 7:14 to go in the first period. Offensive zone faceoff upcoming. Atlas on the draw with Kale and Miles, Alex, and Kellen back at D. Atlas on the draw here. Puck is down, comes right to Kale. Take a shot. Kale takes a shot. Just went wide of the net. Comes all the way to the far wall. They push it back in. Got it to Miles. Miles has it. Gets it to Kale. Kale takes a shot. Deflected. Goes behind the net. Comes right back to Kale again. Takes another shot. Goes off the outside of the net. Played there by Miles. He tries to feed it right out front. Still loose. Still free. Oh, and the Clams get to it. Noah Atlas with a nice hustle to get to the near boards to try to break up them getting out of the zone. Puck goes right back in. Played behind the Clams net. Goes up the far boards all the way to the point. Oh, got to go D to D there to keep it in. Kale gets to it, sends it right back in on the goalie. Goalie made the save, comes up to the near boards. Alex keeps it in. Alex flips it forward. Tries to get it to Atlas. Atlas had it for just a second, but Clams took it off his stick. Tied up in the near corner. Atlas, Kale, comes free to Kellen. Take a shot. He does. Covered up by the goalie. 6:09 remaining in the first period. Couple fresh skaters out there. We have Gavin, Henry, Charlie, Zane, and Wyatt back at D. Comes to Charlie. Top of the slot. Can't get much going there. Henry comes away with it. He pushes it to the outside. Tries to center. Goes off the outside of the net. Behind the net. Picked up by Gavin. Right to Charlie. Puck's free. Now covered by the goalie. 5:54 remaining in the first period. Good offensive zone pressure. Henry on the draw. Comes to Charlie. Up to the point for Zane. Zane whistles one towards the net. Oh, deflected. Goes to the near corner. Henry gets to it first, but the Clams push it up the wall. Zane with a nice defensive play. Pushed it back in for Henry. Henry takes a shot. Oh, goes right off the cheater of the goalie. And he lost the puck in his gear. Got caught between his jersey and his throat guard of his goal mask. Offensive zone faceoff upcoming again. Again, good offensive zone pressure here for the Storm. This will be Elliott on the face-off. Yes, Elliott on the face-off with Fipsy and Bo. Kellen and Alex back at D. Clams come away with it. They try to get it out of the zone. Still can't. Pressure them. Comes free. Now they get it through neutral. Played by Alex. Get it in deep. Tried to get it in deep. Got deflected. Picked up there again by Alex. He's over the red line. Tries to push it to Fipsy. Elliott chases it all the way down, but it'll be icing on the Clams. Elliott again on the faceoff. Fipsy on the near wing. Bo on the far side. Alex and Kellen back at D. Goalie took a tumble. Puck was down. Bo tries to center it for Fipsy. Just whistle off his stick momentarily. Couldn't quite get the shot away. Gets it back though. Gives it to Bo. Still free. Bo takes the shot. That is Elliott who took a nice shot. Went high over the glass, but still in the zone. Elliott with it. Tries to get it to Alex. Oh, and Alex was going the other way. They got to regroup through neutral. They send it all the way down. No icing on the play. Wade covered it momentarily. Fired it up the far side. Out of the zone. Played through neutral. Picked up there by Elliott. Callan hustled towards it. No, he stays in the middle. Alex hustles towards it. He's tripped up on the play. Probably could have been a call there, but nothing coming. Certainly letting them play right now. Puck is free. Atlas tripped up on the play. Fipsy with a nice speed burst there. Still free. Played through neutral. Clams come away with it. They're changing. Too many men! There's too many players on the ice for a good 5 seconds. They force it in the far corner, picked up by Zane. He fires it up the near boards, comes free, try to get it to Kale. Miles with it. Miles with it, takes a shot. Glove save by the goalie. 3:47 to go in the first period. Atlas on the draw. Kale behind him, comes to Kale. Takes a shot. Goes wide of the net, all the way to the far side. Wyatt's got to hustle to keep it in the zone. He does. Sends it back in. Picked up there by Miles. He's got Atlas out front. Atlas had a chance. Took it back in, and he scores! Atlas got it on his backhand, went forehand, and sent it home. With 3:32 remaining in the first period, Storm are up 2-0. Puck is down, picked up again by Atlas. Gets it forward, tries to get it to Kale. Goes to the far side. Wyatt stepped up there to try to keep it in. Kept it in momentarily, and now it comes back to neutral. Played through center. Nice defensive play there by Atlas to break it up. Kale pushes it out of the zone. They send it right back in. All the way around for Zane. Zane picks it up. Misplayed it for a second, but gets it to Atlas. Can't clear the zone yet. Clams with it. Still with it. Top of the slot. Oh, nice defensive play there to break it up. Wyatt with it. He's got Kale breaking towards the net. Oh, and he tried to get it to him, and the player made a nice play to break it up. Kale takes a shot. Goes wide of the net, all the way to the far side. Atlas with a nice sliding move to keep it in the offensive zone. Zane hustles towards it. Clams get to it along the near boards. Comes free to Kale. Kale gets it. Oh, too far out of Wyatt's reach, and they got to regroup through neutral. They send it right back in. How about too many men? Thank you. So we will go on the power play for too many men. So with 2:07 remaining in the first period, we'll go on the power play. Henry on the draw with Charlie on the near side, Gavin on the far side. Puck is down, comes to the near side. Henry gets to it, comes to the point for Alex. He had it momentarily, but it comes out of the zone. Pushed back forward there by Kellen. Comes to Charlie. Charlie's got to wait till everybody gets out of the zone. He backhands it deep into the zone. It rolls on end all the way down. Henry with a burst of speed to try to break it up. Comes to the near side. They send it in. Shot saved by the goalie. 1:38 remaining in the first period. Henry again on the draw. Tied up there. Henry chases it along the boards. Nice play to lift the stick of a Clams player. Oh, came free to Gavin, but he was kind of caught flat-footed. 1:25 remaining in the first period. Clams send it all the way around. Gavin gets to it first. He's got time. Still got time. Oh, free. Goalie made a save, but he misplayed the puck. Came free again. He's out of position right now. He gets back up. Played there by Henry. He pushes it back to the point. They send it towards the net. Charlie with it behind the net. He chases it down. It's still free. It's still free. Oh, and Gavin sends it home. Puck was laying right there on the goal mouth. Good team play there. That'll wipe out the power play. 56 seconds left in the first play. Elliott on the face-off with Fipsy and Bo. Clams come away with it. Played along the far boards. Clams come in. Nice defensive play again by Zane. Behind the net. Gets it up to Fipsy. Zane gets it right back. Zane with it. Just skate it, Zane. Zane skate. It's 3-on-1 at the line, 2 on the line, but they call it offsides. But Zane got called for a penalty. I'm not sure what he did. Anyone know? So Zane will sit for 2 minutes. So 28 seconds left. We're on the penalty kill. They try to center it. Caught up in someone's gear. Played along the back wall. Chased down there by Elliott. He's ridden off the puck. Comes free to Wyatt. That's a penalty. That'll even it up. So, go to the bench, boys. Ten seconds left in the first period. He appears to be okay. Skating up and off the ice. Kind of looks like he's shaking his hand out, like something might have stung him. .141 left in the penalty to the Storm, but it'll be 4-on-4. Puck is free. Played by Kellen through neutral. And that'll do it for the first period. Just about ready to get going for second period action here. All right, rest period just about over here. So it's 4-on-4 for another minute and 30. All right, Atlas will take the draw. Goalie switch ends. Atlas again on the draw with Kale. Goes to the far side. Clams come away with it. Atlas hustles towards it in the far corner. He gets to it. Tries to send it up the wall for Kale. All the way out of the zone. Alex had it for a second. Somebody kicked it back into the zone. Chased down there by Kellen. Helped out by Wade, the goalie. Comes free. Oh, to Atlas, but it didn't stay on his stick long enough, and it goes to the Clams. Goes to the far side. Atlas gets it back. Nice play, Atlas. Tries to get it over to Kale. Can't quite get it to him. Alex takes a shot from the point. Deflected. Ties it up momentarily. Nice play there to keep it in the zone. And doesn't let him clear. Oh, Atlas fed nicely there from Kale, but can't complete the give and go. Or the backhand one-timer. Played along the near boards. Comes free to Kale. Kale backhands it. Goes below the goal line on the outside. Played there by Atlas. He tried to center. Deflected it into the far corner. Clams come away with it up the far boards. They pop it up the wall and out of the zone. 45 seconds left in the penalty to Zane. Kellen with it. Oh, heads up. Tried to push it up the boards on the far side. Went into the player bench. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off upcoming. Atlas on the draw, comes free to him. Pushes it up through center. Atlas with it, made a nice play. Oh, got caught up in his skate, still free. Comes free again to Atlas. Kale with it, and he sends it home. Scoring for the Storm, number 39, Kale Sherwood. So, Atlas on the draw again. We play 4-on-4 here still. Miles had it. Tried to push it forward to Kale. A little too far for Kale. Clams come away with it. Nice defensive stick move there by Atlas to get it back out of the zone. Atlas with it again. Excuse me, Atlas. We are now on the power play for 30 seconds. Atlas tripped up on the play. She's got it. Penalty upcoming. We'll play 5-on-3. No 5-on-3. 5-on-4. Must have been coincidental, so they let him back after that whistle. But we will go on the power play now. 13:02 remaining in this second period. 2-minute penalty has been assessed for tripping to the Clams. Henry on the draw. Charlie at the top of the circle, Gavin on the near side. Wyatt and Zane at the point for D. Comes free. Charlie had it for a second. Up and far boards. Met right there by Wyatt. They try to send it in. Henry nearly tripped up on the play. Skates it up. Up on the far wall. Loses a handle on the puck. Comes back to him. Still with it. Collision out through neutral. Zane with a nice play to get it back. Slow it down a little bit. Played back again by Zane. Caught up in his skates, but he gets back on D. Comes free to Henry. It's 3-on-1 at the line if they stay on sides. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie with it. Takes a shot. Oh, whistled it over the net. So close. Offensive zone faceoff upcoming. 1:14 remaining on the penalty to the Clams. Good hustle there. Nice shot. Nice attempt. Just went high over the goal. So this will be Elliott on the draw with Bo and Fipsy. And we've got Kellen and Alex back at D. Puck is down. Oh, came free to Bo, but it was too far out of his reach. Comes all the way out of the zone. Picked up by Kellen. Kellen with it. Skates through center. Gets it to Fipsy. Alex with it. Comes free. Still free. Top of the zone. They send it towards the net. Knocked down there by the Clams. They skate it up. Can't clear their end. Now they do. Played through neutral. Fipsy had it for a second. Comes back to Alex now. Gets it to Bo. Bo with it. Bo still with it. Takes a shot. Blocked out front by the goalie. Elliott tried to get there for the rebound. Couldn't send it home. That we do. Now we scored. Scoring for the Storm. Bo. That'll negate the power play. And with 11:31 remaining in the second period, it's now 5-0. Keep it up, Storm! Elliott on the draw, Fipsy on the far side, Bo on the near side. Kellen and Alex still back at D. Puck is down. Goes to Alex on the far side. Looks for help down the middle. Pushes it to the near boards. Chased down there by Elliott. Elliott with it. Still with it. Gets it back to Bo. Tries to send it towards the net. Fipsy had a chance. Couldn't send it home. They cleared it out of trouble. 11:11 remaining in the second period. Still good offensive zone pressure. Kellen with the foot race to get to the puck. He sends it to the near side. Comes to Bo. Bo pushes it forward. Lost possession of the puck. Nearly a collision out through neutral. Still on sides at the line. They send it in. 10:51 remaining. Comes to Fipsy. Oh, too far, but it didn't hit his stick, so it'll be icing. Defensive zone faceoff upcoming. 10:39 to go in the second. Couple fresh skaters out there for us. Kale, Atlas, Miles, Wyatt, and Zane back at D. Atlas on the draw. Puck is down. Comes free to the top of the slot. They steer it up to the blue line. Nice defensive play there. Zane plays it behind the net. Goes right up the middle. Zane with a good burst of speed. You got to stay on sides. They do. Zane with it. Skates it all the way end to end. Gets it to Atlas. Atlas tried to backhand it. Zane sends it towards the net. Got deflected. He sends it again towards the net. Comes to the near boards. Met there by Wyatt. Wyatt flips it back. Tried to get it to Atlas. Got picked up there by the Clams. They clear all the way down, but it'll be too far and icing. 10:03 to go. Atlas on the draw. Comes free to Kale. Kale takes the shot. Oh, right off the draw, but he couldn't send it home. Comes free to Zane. Zane at the top of the zone. He sends it towards the net. It's still free. It's still loose, and now they whistle it down. .9:49 to go in the second. Atlas on the draw. Again, Kale on the top of the circle with Miles on the near side. Comes free to Kale. He takes the shot. Oh, just went wide. Miles gets it on the near side. He tries to send it towards the net. Gobbled up there by the goalie, and they whistle it down. Foot race forward on the far boards. Goes all the way out of the zone. Henry gets to it. No ice on the play. Skates behind the net. Puts the brakes on. Comes free. Up to Kellen. Kellen pushes it out of the zone. Hustled and chased down there by Charlie. They send it right back up the near boards. Comes out of the zone. We put it right back in. We got to touch up on sides. We do. Henry with it. Henry still with it. Knocked off the puck momentarily. Gets it back. Sends it to Kellen at the point. Henry tries to flip it back in. He does. Charlie tries to take a backhanded whack at it to get it deeper. That right there by Gavin. All the way around to the far side. Alex pinches in. Tries to center. Nice play. Who's home? Oh, he couldn't send it home. Just a little too far out of Charlie's reach. Oh, and he sends it right back through the crease. But nobody there to tip it home. Comes free again right through the top of the slot. Kellen gets to it. He sends it back in deep. Cycled around. Picked up there by Gavin. He tries to center. Comes free to Henry. Henry takes a shot high and wide over the net. All the way to the near side. Play back down by Kellen. He sends it towards the net. Goes off a player's skate behind the net. Charlie with it. All right, out front. Oh, then he got tied up momentarily was Henry, and he couldn't send it home. They clear the zone all the way up and out. All the way down, but this will have enough to be icing. 7:55 to go in the second period. Elliott on the draw with Bo and Fipsy on the far side. Zane with it. Goes D to Wyatt. Wyatt sends it in. Intercepted there by the Clams. They come away with it. Zane gets to it first. Zane sends it up the far side. Goes to Fipsy. Fipsy had it momentarily but lost it. Zane comes away with it. Zane still with it. Zane takes a shot. Still free, still loose. Played along the far side. Fipsy gets to it. All the way around. Elliott. He's got it. Still has it. Played it from his knee. Clams come away with it. Zane makes a... No, excuse me. That was Wyatt. Makes a play on the puck to break it up. Here comes Elliott with Zane. Zane has the puck now. Comes free to Bo. In his skates. Takes a shot. Still free. Goes off the outside of the net. Still free. Elliott skates it around the far side. Sends it up and all the way out of the zone. Zane chases it down. 6:37 remaining in the second period. Gets it over to Bo. Bo with it. He takes a shot. Doesn't get much on it. Clams come away with it. Drop it back to a defender. They clear the zone now. Played through neutral. Intercepted. Picked up there nicely by Elliott. He had it for a second. Comes free to Bo again. Knocked off his stick. They got to regroup. Alex with a nice play to get to it in time. Puck still free. Now it's out of the zone. Got to touch up. We do. Puck still free. Played along the near side. Caught up in Alex's skates. He pushes it back up the wall. Comes free to Elliott. A little too far out of the reach of Wyatt. Elliott with it along the far side. Puck got knocked off his stick. Held up right in front of the penalty box. Alex takes a whack at it. He takes a tumble. Puck still free along the far side. Atlas out there. Fresh set of skaters out there. Atlas and Miles. Need one more. Kale makes the change. He's out there now. Miles out front. Atlas behind the net. Battle behind the net. Goes all the way to the far side. Got to seal that side off. Nice play there to break it up. Good job, Alex. Player goes down. Kale comes away with the puck. He backhands it towards the net. Glove by the goalie. 5 minutes exactly left in the second period. Atlas on the draw. Miles on the near wing. Kale on the far side. Alex and Kellen back at D. Atlas gets it, sends it to Kale. Kale takes a shot. Right on goal, but the goalie didn't keep the save. Oh, and Atlas with the back door. He picked up the loose change on the backside and sent it home. With 4:40 remaining in the second period, it's now 6-0. So because of the 6-goal differential, we'll be in running time. Atlas again on the draw. Alex with it. Tries to get it to Kale. A little too far to the reach of Kale. Comes free to Miles. Miles with it. Takes the shot. Goes wide to the near side. Comes free to Kellen at the point. Send it deep. Got to make that play quick. Atlas chases it down. He's pressured there. Pucks comes to the near side, still in the defensive zone. Alex chases it down behind the net, picks it up, sends it up the far boards. Try to get it to Kale, intercepted there by the Clams. Then Miles gets it. Comes free to Atlas. Atlas gets it out of the zone. All the way down, and this will have enough for icing. 3:21 remaining. Again, we're in running time because of the goal differential. Henry on the draw. Gets it back. Clears the zone. Burst to speed by Henry. He skates it down the far wall. Tries to drop pass. Nobody there. Right up at the top of the slot. We hustle back. Chased down there by Wyatt. He sends it by Wyatt, but the Clams send it towards the net. Go to the far side. Picked up by Charlie. Gets it high, but not out of the zone yet. Clams send it again towards the net. Goes behind. Chased down there by Wyatt. Wyatt pushes it up out of the zone, but it'll be too far, and this will be icing. Maybe, maybe not. They should wave it off. They do. They wave it off. Oh, Henry tried to make a nice backhanded play, but couldn't complete the score. Just fell off his stick momentarily. Charlie with the shot. Backhand. And they cover it. 1:52 remaining. Good offensive pressure here. See if we can sustain it for a while. Elliott on the draw. This last second player changes. Talk about slowing the game down. Comes free to Fipsy. Fipsy tries to backhand it. Still free. Nice pinch there by Alex. He pushes it back in. Still in the zone. Now they clear the zone. Comes free to Wyatt. Wyatt with it. He plays it along the far wall. Tries to go rink wide to Elliott. Elliott gets it. He's tripped up on the play. Bo had it for a second. He took a tumble. Got to slide back onside. They do. Send it back in. Caught up in Fipsy's skates. Still free. Regroup. Elliott comes away with it. Sends it far side. Gets it back to himself. Nice play there to pop it up the boards. Elliott with it. Takes a shot. Glove saved by the goalie. 22 seconds left in the running time, second period. And by the time they complete the line change, this will be about it for the period. Down to 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. That's the end of the second period. So it'll be Atlas, Kale, Miles, Kellen, and Alex back at D to start the third period. Again, running time because of the goal differential. All right, third period about ready to start. Atlas on the draw. Picked up there by Kellen. He pushes it forward to Kale. Kale has it. Takes a shot, deflected, goes in the far corner. Picked up by Miles. He's pushed off the puck. Still pushed off the puck. Clams come away with it. They clear the zone. Just through neutral, but Atlas with a nice play to pick it off and come right back in. He's got Miles breaking towards the net. He sends it in. Whistle down there. So because it is running time, this should move along. Comes free to Kellen on the far side. He flips it up the boards, tries to get it back deep. Clams come away with it. Kale gets it. Comes back to the point for Alex. Alex sends it back towards the net. Knocked down there by Atlas. Try to get it back to Kale. Miles chases it down. Atlas gets it back. Top of the slot. Caught up in his skates. Miles had it for a second. Tried to center it for a shot, but didn't get much on it. Deflected into the corner. Picked up behind the net again by Atlas. Atlas tries to center. Comes out of the zone. Chased down there on the far side by Alex. He goes rink wide to Atlas. Atlas gets it up to Kale. Kale had it momentarily, but Miles is there to support. We're offsides on the play, so they whistle it dead. Neutral zone faceoff upcoming. Henry on the draw, Charlie on the near side, and Gavin on the far side. Wyatt and Zane back at D. Henry with a nice play, gets it in the zone, takes a shot, goes towards the net. Goalie made the cover and the save. Henry on the draw again. He gets it. Puck goes to the far side. Chased down there by Gavin. Makes a play to avoid contact momentarily, but then they clear the zone. Zane with it. Zane pushes it up the near boards. Comes to Henry. Deflected all the way in. Clams get to it first. They send it around the back of the net. Comes up to the point. Shot for Zane there. Clams play it up the near boards. They clear the zone. Skate up the near wall. They send it in. Onsides, on goal. Gloved by the goalie. Defensive zone faceoff upcoming with 11. 10 or so seconds left. 11-10 left in the second period. Again, running time. Up by 6 goals or more. Puck is down. That was Elliott on the draw. Comes free momentarily. Fitzy flips it out of the zone. Hustle! Whoop. Fitzy had the puck momentarily, got knocked off the stick and got it back. Comes free, still free. Goes to the far side. Kellen gets there. Played along the far boards. Elliott got knocked off the puck. Comes to the near side. Alex picks it up. Alex with a nice burst of speed. He's knocked out on the play. Puck goes up the far boards. Sealed off nicely there by Elliott. Comes free to Bo. Fipsy has it. Gets tied up in his skates momentarily. Takes a shot. Goalie made the first save. Dropped, made the second save, and they whistle it down. Couple fresh skaters out there. Atlas, Kale, Miles, Zane, and Wyatt. Atlas on it. Wins it. Pushes it to the far side. Chased down there by Miles. Miles tries to center. Gets it back to Atlas. Just a little too far out of his reach to get a good shot away, and the goalie made the cover and the save. Again, down to 9:11 remaining in the third period. Atlas on the draw, comes to Miles. He backhands it, tries to get it to Atlas. Atlas backhands it towards the net. Glove, save, and stoppage in play. Goalie covered it. They whistled it down. We'll do it again. Atlas on the draw. Atlas with it. Sends it towards Kale. Miles picks it up. Comes free to Kale. And he sends it home. Scoring for the Storm, number 39, Kale Sherwood. Couple fresh skaters out there for the Storm. We've got Henry, Gavin, Charlie, Alex. Henry on the draw. Puck is down. Henry gets it. Goes to Kellen. Henry pushes it out of the zone. Back forward to Henry. Henry with it. Henry still with it. Takes a shot. Goes wide of the goal. Rebound. Goalie covered it. Long enough for them to blow the whistle. 7:36 remaining in the third period. Henry on the draw. Gets it back to Charlie. Charlie takes a shot. Deflected into the far corner. Chased down there by Gavin. Gavin puts the brakes on. Gets it back to Henry. It comes free. Deflected out front. Goes to the near boards. Picked up by Alex. He pushes it back towards the goal. Deflected. Puck's on end. Picked up there by Gavin. He sends it through the top of the slot. Picked up by Charlie. Charlie sends it back towards the net. Right out front to Henry. Comes free again to Charlie right at the goal mouth. He sends it towards the net. Deflected behind the net. Chased down there by Henry. Henry puts the brakes on. Lost possession of the puck momentarily. Got it back. Two Clams players nearly collide. Henry gets back in there. They send it up to the point. Push back in. Comes free to Gavin. Gavin with it. High in the zone. Top of the circle. Comes free to Charlie. He backhands it towards the net. Goes wide of the goal. Clams skated up the near boards. Down to 6 minutes in the game. Picked up there by Kellen. Kellen behind our own net. Picked up on the far side. He sends it towards Charlie. Charlie with it. Charlie with a burst of speed to try to get up to it. He centered it to Gavin, but it wasn't quite there for Gavin to send it home. Gavin gets it back. Comes to the point now for Alex. Puck is still in the zone. Nice defensive play there by Henry to keep it in the zone. Comes free to Kellen. He sends it towards the net. Comes to the near side. Henry with a nice play to break it up. Gets it to Charlie. Oh, Charlie would have had a great chance to backhand it there. Charlie tripped up on the play. Charlie with it. Still with it. Tries to center it. Comes to Gavin on the near side, but whistle and play. Charles and one of the players from the Clams will sit for incidental. Both of them for a rough. 4:19 remaining in the game. Elliott on the draw. Still in the zone. Picked up by Zane. Zane tried to backhand it over to Wyatt. Couldn't quite get it to him. Zane gets it back. Fipsy with a diving move to get back on sides. Comes back in. Elliott pushed out the puck. He gets it back. Nice board position there by Bo. Right on the verge of maybe a penalty, but they let him play on. 3:35 left in the game. Comes free to the near side. Picked up by Zane. Zane skates it up the ice. Zane still with it. Takes a shot. Deflected. Goes wide to the far corner. Picked up by Atlas. He tries to center it for Fipsy. Fipsy's tied up out front. This won't have enough for icing, so Zane has to make the play. He pushes it up the near boards. Comes over to Elliott. 3:02 remaining in the game. Atlas with it. Atlas tied up along the near boards. He's got Zane there to support along with Elliott. Wyatt picks it up, sends it up the far side. Comes free to Elliott. Elliott with it. He's got Fipsy streaking down the middle. So is Atlas. Atlas gets to it. Atlas with a nice play. Takes the shot. Still free. Five incidental minors have been called. Elliott will sit. Again, running time, we're down to under 2 minutes. 5-on-5. Charlie's out of the penalty box. Other player for the Clams is out of the penalty box. Atlas on the draw upcoming. Comes free, picked up by Alex. Alex gets it back to Atlas. Still free. Top of the slot. Clams come away with it. No. Atlas intercepts. Played to the near side. We're down to less than a minute and 20 left in the game. Let's preserve that shutout for Wade. Atlas with it. Centered for Miles. Couldn't quite get the shot away. Comes free to Kellen. Kellen sends it towards the net. Goes well wide into the near corner. Chased down there by Kale. They tried to clear it. Went up to Alex at the point. Down to 53 seconds left in the game. Clams come away with it. They skated up the far side. Atlas and his player get tied up along the far boards. Comes free to Kale. Kale had it for a second. Sent it towards the net. Tries to wrap it around. Still free. They whistle it down. 33 seconds left in the game. Henry on the draw. Comes back to Charlie. Charlie takes a shot. Hits traffic out front. Tries to get it over to Gavin. He backhands it to the far or behind the net. Comes back free again to Henry. Oh, to Henry to Charlie, and he couldn't set it home in time. Final score 7-0. They preserved the shutout. Appreciate everybody for watching. That'll do it for today.